Hello, Cancer. Welcome back to Tarot with Tracy. I'll put my crackers away. So today we're going to do your reading for Cancer for the week of April 19th through the 25th. This is intended for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm going to start off with a moon card to get your overall energy for the week, and then we'll pull some tarot, and then we'll pull some oracle cards to get your advice from the universe. If you've subscribed to my channel, thank you. I really appreciate you. If you have yet to subscribe, please consider doing so. Hit that subscribe button, hit a like on the videos, leave me a comment. All of that gets the messages out to people who wouldn't normally find them. And it doesn't cost you anything. So let's get your overall energy for the week. So your overall energy for the week is a time for healing. Well, let's see what that's all about. If you are interested in a private reading, please look at this, check out the description box below. Feel free to email me, shoot me a message here on YouTube, however you're comfortable. Just know that I will never reach out to you by email or any other way than what I'm doing right here for a reading. And if you're going to get a reading with me, you're going to see my face. It's not going to be an email report or something else. It's going to be exactly what you're seeing here. So let's see what's going on with you this week. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the week of April 14th through the 25th. We have the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Three of Swords. Well, some of you guys have been through the Five of Swords. Wow. The Magician, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Star. This is the underlying energy. The Star card is about, wishes and dreams and that sort of thing. My first impression here is you guys are really in your head. It looks like some of you guys are really trapped in some sort of mental process, probably to the point where you're getting in your own way. It looks like somebody was probably very deceptive with you. Could have been a third-party situation, but definitely some heartbreak. And I feel like you're really in your head about it, but you're trying desperately to manifest something different. You're working really hard to get past this. You go from the Eight of Swords, which is self-imposed prison, to the Magician, which is about manifestation, to the Nine of Pentacles, which is about, becoming independent and, happy and independent, happy in your own skin. And then you have the Two of Cups. I think somebody, really, I feel like once you get out of your head, you're going to be able to manifest this person who you're supposed to be with. I think, as the overall reading said, it's a time for healing. You definitely will find your heart and your passion again, but you really have to get out of your head. So let's see what we can do. Let's see what else we can find out here. Wow, you should learn to shuffle. All right. So we have the Nine of Cups. This person might have been somebody, some sort of wish fulfillment for you. The Three of Pentacles. Could have been a situation where you wanted to bring in like a counselor, a therapist, someone to kind of help you guys out. And then you have the Strength card. You definitely have the strength to overcome this heartbreak. It is not the be all and end all. And I know it seems like that right now. But let's keep going here. You have Judgment. Judgment is about enlightenment, and you can't become enlightened if you're stuck in your head on this, when your head is on this repeating loop of negative thoughts. Definitely a love offer coming in. You're manifesting love to come into your life with the Knight of Cups. And then we have the Devil. some of you may really just be really tied to this past relationship that has broken your heart. It's like, why did this happen? How did it happen? How can I fix it? You may not be able to fix it. And I don't mean to sound like a negative Nelly here, but sometimes it's not fixable. Sometimes things happen for a reason, for you to learn from them. So we have the Five of Swords again. Again, I see the Five of Swords a lot of times is you getting in your own way. When I see fives, especially, it's definitely about getting in your own way. But the Five of Swords is, you get stuck in your head. If you don't have that head-heart balance, and I seem to be getting this for everybody this week, but that head and heart balance, they're meant to work together. One is not meant to rule over the other. It's meant to be a partnership. So remember that. Don't stay in your head. Keep your head and your heart working in conjunction with each other. The Queen of Cups with the Knight of Wands. You definitely have a lot of love to give and a lot of passion. And that's what you want. I think that this independence that you're dealing with, learning to become more independent is really causing you a lot of anxiety, because it's like you don't want to be independent. You want to be with this person. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Hierophant. Maybe this was a marriage. Maybe this is a marriage that's breaking up, and it's got you really in a bad spot. But there are definitely better things coming for you. Let's see what else we can get for you on this. The best way, I've found the best way to heal yourself is to be kinder to yourself. We tend to give everything we have to everybody else, and we forget to give those same things to ourselves. And you have to remember, you can't give from an empty vessel. If you have nothing, if you don't have the self-love to give to yourself, how can you give that to anyone else? We have the Queen of Cups again. So there's definitely, love coming in. We have the Knight of Swords. It could be coming in very quickly for you. We have the Seven of Cups. You might have to choose. You might have a choice of who's coming in your life. The Empress, abundance. Once you get out of your head and this mental conflict you've got going on, and you become more enlightened, that's when you allow the abundance to come into your life. When you're stuck in your head, you are blocking everything. The Six of Swords, moving on, you're manifesting this knight in shining armor, and it's going to help you move towards calmer waters. It's going to help you move into a much better place. The Knight of Cups. So it's, a couple of knights here. Excuse me. You got the Knight of Cups twice. So there's definitely someone coming in for you. You have the Star. Get out of your head so those wishes the universe can hear you and allow all of those hopes and dreams and those wishes and all that abundance to come into your life. The Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles, I love this card. It's about, it's a tangible offer. All the Pentacles are about an offer and a new beginning. Excuse me. But the Ace of Pentacles is about literally, someone offering you a tangible item. A lot of times it can be a precursor to marriage. It could be, an engagement ring. This is what can come in for you. And the Sun. So you go from you have the Nine of Pentacles, which is a very, it's hard to be independent. We all want to be independent. And I think that when we're in a relationship that ends and causes us a lot of discomfort, we think we're independent until something like this happens in our life. And then it's like, oh my God, I'm not as independent as I thought I was. I depended on this person for this and on that. Once you can get out of that headspace and allow yourself to be that confident, independent person, you allow the Sun to come in. You allow the abundance, the love offers, the wishes to come true. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Pentacles again. So it's really about becoming very independent. And I keep saying independent. I realize how many times I've said that already. So let's get an outcome row for you and see what that's about. There's definitely a lot of healing going on. And I really feel like you guys need to be kinder to yourselves. And, you know, I didn't mention this earlier, but these are general readings. So if this is not your story, please don't make a square peg fit into a round hole. If it's not your reading, it's not your reading. Check your other placements and see if there's some other messages there for you. This is not going to be everybody's story. So let's see what we have for an outcome row for you. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords again, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles. You might have there might be two people coming in for you. And you're definitely like doing, you know, your outcome is going to be, you're going to have to do some work on yourself. But I see two people coming in for you. You have the Knight of Swords, which for whatever reason, I'm getting that this could be someone coming back, trying to come back from your past, because they're going to come in fast and furious. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles as well. The Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving. I see the Knight of Pentacles as more of a steady figure. And I feel like it's someone new. It's not a past relationship. But I feel like this Knight of Swords, someone that comes in really fast and furious, is going to be probably someone from your past that you might want to be a little leery of. Someone that comes in that fast, that furious, can be a little overwhelming. Again, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So that is the Nine of Pentacles 3 times for you. Again, about being independent and your own person. The Six of Swords, moving on to calmer waters. That's the second time you've got that card. And then we have the Hermit. The Hermit is about taking the time to go within and find your inner light. And it's about loving yourself. It's about discovering who you are and what you have to offer the world. But you don't know until you figure out who you are. And until you can give yourself the same love, and, you know, you can give to yourself as freely as you give to others, is I think what I'm trying to say. So let's see what else we have here. Oops. That was the Nine of Pentacles again, by the way. The Fool, you're definitely going to have to take a leap of faith. You know, I think a lot of you are burying yourselves in work. You know, to get, you know, you guys are burying yourselves in work and learning new skills. And part of these new skills that you need to be learning is about who you are. And once you get there, taking that leap of faith, it's going to be really important for you to move forward. You have the Ace of Swords, you know, that's inspired thought. It's like some great, and it's the second time you have the Ace of Swords. And then you have the Lovers. What did I say about this Page of Pentacles, or this Knight of Pentacles? That's the one. And that's the guy that's going to come, you know, that's the person that's going to come in slowly for you. And they're going to be very respectful, and they're going to allow you the time and space you need to, you know, figure out who you are. They're not going to push you. They're not going to rush you. They're not going to, you know, push too hard. But if you look at this, it's really very, so you have the Knight of Pentacles moving very slowly, and then you going within to figure out who you are as this person very slowly comes into your life. And the result is the Lovers. And then you have the Sun right next to it. You have the Sun over here. Let's get a little advice for you from the universe. See what the universe has for you today. You have a lot of great things coming in for you. You just have to get out of your head and be open to them. You don't have to rush. You just need to be open to the possibility that, you know, these things are coming, and recognize them when they get here. And it doesn't mean you have to act immediately. You can take your time. You know, the Pentacles are about taking your time and to develop those tangible rewards, those things that you can put your hands on. All right, so we have blessings. There are blessings coming in for you. Again, get out of your head. Power. You have the power to overcome this. I think a lot of you who, if this is your story, you're giving your power away to somebody else who could care less. And I think you need to develop your own power and your own strength to be able to say when this person from the past who's going to come rushing in because suddenly they, hey, maybe they know you're dating somebody, maybe they find out you're interested in somebody, and all of a sudden they're like, wait a minute, no, I want them back. And they're going to come back fast. You have the power to stop that in its tracks. If you want your ex back, that's fine too. But if you don't want your ex back, you need to find the power to say no. Thriving. You are going, this situation, these types of situations, let me put it that way, these types of situations tend to happen to us. Even though the tower is not here, these types of situations happen to us in order to put us more in contact with ourselves, put us more in contact with our life's purpose and our path. If the universe sees us on the wrong path, they will blow everything up and make you start from scratch. So let's see here. What does the wisdom of the oracles have to say about this whole situation? Soulmates. Your soulmate's coming. And for most of you, I don't think it's that person from the past that's going to come in hot and heavy. I think it's this person that is going to come in slowly, and they're only going to come in once you have really taken the time to figure out who you are. Building blocks. The universe is telling you to make sure that whatever you're building in the future is built on a very firm foundation. You cannot build a solid structure or a solid relationship on a shaky foundation, because it only takes one small earthquake and it's gone. And deep knowing. You guys know. That this situation is not for you. A lot of you may be thinking that, hey, I've done this for so long with this person. How can it be over? You already know. And you just need to recognize that you are worth all the love that you give to others. You are worthy of that same love for yourself. Cancer, I hope this helped. Again, please consider subscribing. It doesn't cost a thing, and I would really appreciate it. Please let me know how your week went. I'd love to hear from you. Take care. Bye.